fanboy. We're not gonna do none of that stuff. We're gonna just keep it a stat. We're gonna keep it 1K, man. And a lot of people don't like that, especially LeBron fanboys. They don't like to keep it 1K. They want to be so optimistic. How many years have y'all been optimistic for something that doesn't happen with LeBron? The person who deserves this type of optimism is Steph Curry, SGA, Anthony Edwards. These are the people that deserve Luca and Kyrie. These are the people that deserve the type of optimism that y'all give LeBron. LeBron is about to be 40 years old. He's on his last legs, y'all. I don't care if LeBron comes out and has 350-point games straight at the beginning of the season. It's not going to change anything. He'll have 350-point games straight, and we'll win maybe one of those games. Y'all gotta understand, it's not just LeBron. LeBron is not gonna be the only person on the team to win. If LeBron wins, the team gotta win. If LeBron loses, the team gotta lose. Y'all gotta understand that because he's a part of the Lakers team. So just because he's on the team doesn't mean that we have a chance, bro. Just because he's on the team. And I'm a true Lakers fan. Before Kobe passed away and Kobe was going crazy on the Lakers, that's who I grew up with, watching Kobe and the players that he took on the team. And the reason they won, is because it wasn't just because of Kobe, it was because Kobe led them to winning. What LeBron is doing, he trying to make this team be good around him, AD, and Bronny. He could care less if anybody else leaves the team or who else comes on the team. So with Connect getting drafted, people are saying he's another Austin Reeves because he is. He's another wingy guard type guy. He's not going to be able to guard these guys in the league. Is Brownie going to be able to get in the game? Is he going to be able to be better than Connect, Austin, D'Angelo Russell, and any other guard, Christie? Is he going to be able to even be better than these guys to get on the floor? Because at the end of the day, they have a job. And are we going to sit up here and give Bronny minutes because he's Bronny? Or is he going to have to come out in Summer League and play the whole Summer League and dominate and show, I should be on the team. I'm not just here to take up space. A lot of what y'all want is a fairy tale. Y'all happy that Bronny's on the team? All right, well, Bronny has to play in the NBA now, bro. A lot of y'all could talk, but y'all won't put y'all money where y'all mouth is. Y'all won't bet y'all house on Bronny. Y'all won't bet y'all house on LeBron. But y'all talk. Cause y'all optimistic. Y'all so optimistic where there shouldn't be any optimism there. I was literally just in a chat last night where these dudes said, yo, we lost to Denver 2 times in a row, so who gonna beat us? Maybe the Minnesota Timberwolves, because they just beat Denver like it wasn't shit to them. Like, I have to think. I can't just be optimistic just for the sake of being optimistic. LeBron James, his son's on the team now, so we're going to win the finals next year. And that's not how it works. It has to make sense. It has to have a correlation of what's been the trend. That's how it works in sports. There's a trend that goes on. Every time this player hits a home run around this time of year, he hits 3 home runs around this time of year, this month. Last year he did it. Before that, the year before that, he did it. The year before that, he did it. He hit 3 home runs in this month. He already got 1 home run, and he almost hit one out the park. Like, this, it has to be a trend. The trend is we keep losing to Denver, so we're probably not going to make the playoffs this season. It doesn't go up from, all right, we lost to Denver again in the Western Conference. We lost to Denver in a semi. We're going lower and lower. Every year we're hanging on for a play-in shot. We're going lower and lower. We're not getting higher and higher. It's not like we went from the semis to the Western Conference to the no, we went from Western Conference down. The trend is we're trending downward. We're trending downward. And I know some of y'all don't know that because y'all not into stocks, y'all not into sports betting. So y'all could just willy-nilly say, LeBron and the Lakers, you have to believe and you have to. And you do that little Mighty Duck speech. The little Mighty Duck speech doesn't work in real life because it's not a movie. That's what you Laker, LeBron fans aren't understanding. It's not a movie. It's a hardcore trend where you're either trending up or you're either trending down. Look how we went from Western Conference down. Look how we went from finals down. We're falling from grace. We're not climbing towards grace. When we end up getting LeBron, we were climbing towards a championship. Now that LeBron has won a championship, he has relieved his stress of winning a championship. Just like when he went to Miami, he relieved his stress after not winning the first year. And that's really what I just came to talk about. So what a lot of people are doing now that Kobe has passed away, they're trying to make it seem like LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan. First off, LeBron James, he's not even on Kobe Bryant's level. And it's not because of the championships and all that. He's not on Kobe's level because Kobe went to the final. He has a winning record in the finals. It's about the run. It's about the winning record. Yes, it's not all. It's not solely about winning the championships. How many they have? It's about the winning record and the teams that they took. It's only one team that I can honestly say LeBron James wasn't supposed to take that team to the final. It's three teams Kobe wasn't supposed to take to the finals. Out the West. We're talking about how strong the West was back then. The West was so strong back then. If you if you weren't Nash, if you weren't Tim Duncan's, if you weren't uh uh Tracy McGrady's, if you weren't if you weren't come on man, like do I gotta keep going? The West was so strong. If you weren't Dirks, if you weren't these people, playoffs couldn't even come out your mouth back then about the West. That's how strong the West was back then, bro. Y'all got to understand that, bro. The West wasn't nothing to play with back then. LeBron came out the East that year when he got swept by the Spurs. It's a reason he got swept. What's the trend? Let's talk about the trend. The trend was the West was so good that the Spurs came and swept somebody in the finals who happened to be the best player to y'all. Y'all say he is one of the best players ever. He got swept in the finals because the trend was the West was so good back then. That's how good the West was. I remember back then, we didn't even acknowledge if it wasn't LeBron, if it wasn't somebody like Gilbert Arenas or somebody out the East, we didn't even acknowledge the East. It was almost as if the West was the NBA. Dude, it was Carmelo Anthony, Allen Iverson on one team. The West. Like I said, if you wasn't Carmelo, you wasn't Tim Duncan, you wasn't Yao and Tracy, you wasn't Dirk, you wasn't Spurs. If you wasn't these teams, playoffs couldn't even come out your mouth. And if you was in the East, it was like you were just oblivious. Truthfully, D Wade made the East who they are today. Wow, what is he talking about? What is he? D Wade, D Wade made the East what it is today, bro. Without Wade beating the Mavericks, we're talking about a trend because sports is a trend. It's not just out the blue every season. It's a new no, not. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes it's out the blue. This team is good, but usually it's not like that. D Wade made the East what it is today. After Wade went and beat the Mavericks that season, all of the other East teams was looking like, well, we need to get some players. We could actually do this. Miami's like, we need to build a super team. We need to build a team that could. It was only the Celtics at the end of the West run. All them years Kobe was taking, and all them years they had a dynasty, and then the Spurs, and then this. They were literally like that, bro. There was no stopping those teams. There was no stopping those teams. So when LeBron came to the Heat with Wade, it kind of shifted, bro. It kind of went from dang. That's why they went so hard with the Spurs after that. Because the Spurs were at the end of their run. Now that LeBron's at the end of his run, the trend is going down. He already went to the last championship. That was the last one. 2020, that was the last one. I'm sorry to say. It's not like look at the Lakers roster. When have you ever seen a roster like that come and just blow everybody out and go to the championship? No, the reason we won the championship as a Lakers fan, the reason we won the championship in 2020 is because we had Rajon Rondo, we had Dwight Howard, we had J.R. Smith. And my question, he's a Hall of Fame. Maybe not first ballot. He's definitely a Hall of Famer. We had actual players, bro. These guys weren't scrubs. We had KCP, who's gone. He's definitely going to be a Hall of Famer. I think we had Kuzma as well. Like we had actual players, bro. Actual people that could come start strapping up and start doing something and producing, buckets. LeBron wasn't alone that season. It wasn't just Bron all like his first season to the finals. So we have to look at the trend, bro. We're falling from grace. We're not reaching towards greatness like we were when we signed AD. When we like, yo, we missing the K. AD's on the way, yo. AD's on the way. So a lot of fanboy LeBron fan, Laker fans, they can't accept this. They want to be optimistic. I've been left that optimism out when my favorite football team, NFL team, they let me down so many times through sports betting. I learned it's not about me being optimistic for the team. It's about the team's trend and what's going on. Sometimes it takes teams 3-4 years to get to a championship. Sometimes it takes teams 10 years to get back to the playoffs. That's what it takes. Sometimes that's what it takes. 10 years to get back to the playoffs, 3-4 years to get back to the finals or the Super Bowl or what have you. It's a grind. It's not so if we're looking at a 40-year-old guy and we're gonna sit up here and put on his back and say, you know what, you're gonna save the Lakers. We're gonna put this on your back. You're gonna save the Lakers. You're gonna save your son. You're gonna save Kobe's legacy. You're gonna save everything, and we're gonna put it on you. That's too much for one man. You're going to give all this power to one man and say, LeBron James run the Lakers, be the GM, LeBron James be the coach, and LeBron, because JJ Redick, he looked like he out of there. They already caught JJ Redick in a scandal. He wasn't even a coach for 3 hours. They caught JJ Redick in a scandal. He called a girl an N word back at Duke and got a black girl pregnant and tried to pay her to get an abortion. So they already caught JJ Redick in the scandal, so he might not even be the coach. So there's too much conflict that we putting on LeBron James' back. I just want LeBron James to, if LeBron James could just be a player again for one season, bro, like how he was when he first got to the Heat. If he could just be a player again, I feel like that would put the Lakers in the best situation. Everybody's trying to make it seem like because we got LeBron, we're good. That's putting more stress on the Lakers. Look at D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell was having his best seasons before he came back to the Lakers. When he came back to the Lakers, you could honestly see all of the stress. At the end of that playoff series, and you see him on the bench, I think he was texting or something and eating or something. He was just he give at that point he already given up. He gave up at that point. He gave up, bro. And I don't blame him because it's too much stress playing with LeBron James, bro. It's always when you step on the court with LeBron, it's win or bust. And who makes it like that? His own fans make it like that. They're not even realistic. It was seasons when Kobe came out. It was seasons when Kobe came out, and we were like, yo, it's over, yo. It's over. Look who on the team. Kobe getting 25 million a season. We can't get no star player. He's stubborn. It's over, yo. He's still the greatest. You would still say, yo, he one of the greatest because of what he did, right? You can't just get happy that a player that did. So LeBron fans, their logic is LeBron scored 40,000 points. LeBron did this. He did that. He did. What is he going to do now that Bronny's on the team? What is he going to do? Yes, it's unfair that Bronny's on the team and a dude that averaged damn near 18 points and 6 assists can't even come off the bench. He's undrafted because that's a movie, bro. That's not how real life works. In real life, if you can't operate this machine, the company isn't going to allow you to operate this. If you fail every time they give you a test to operate this machine in life, they're not going to allow you to operate that machine because if you mess up the machine and break the machine, or you mess up product, or you mess up product or break the machine and they lose millions of dollars, nobody's going to say, you know what, it's all right because you so and so son. You know what, it's all right because you that only works for a certain type of people in America. That only works for one race in America. If JJ Redick is still the coach when the season starts, that's your prime example. It was a dude that literally came out and said, if you knew JJ Redick, dude got a blue check, he verified and everything. Everybody know him at Duke, a reporter at Duke or something. He came out and said had 2.5 million views. Everybody liking his tweet. If you knew JJ Redick back at them Duke days, you would know that this story is true. That did it for me right there. A Caucasian said that about JJ Redick. So the Lakers gonna have to get a new coach because they're gonna do their best to try to protect their brand. The the Lakers are like some, and I can see why y'all like LeBron so much. A lot of y'all dudes, y'all over exaggerated, overrated. It's like a fake big ass diamond and gold chain. Like at the end of the day, it's not real. The Lakers aren't really good in real life. Last season, Denver Nuggets proved that. Last season, all these other teams proved that. So in the West, it's looking like the West getting strong again. The West had some down years because they actually had to. They actually did what they were supposed to. They were building through the draft. So now all of these other West teams, they're starting to look strong again, and they're on their way back. Who did the Lakers equip themselves with to prepare themselves with for war? We equipped ourselves with a guy who played on a team that played on one of the slowest teams in America, Tennessee. Right? Connect. And the NBA is the fastest league in the world. He's literally going to be playing on a team going against another team that could score double what he used to score in one game. He's not ready. He's not going to start. He's not going to guard these. He's not going to guard De'Aaron Fox. He's not going to guard Kyrie successfully. He's not going to guard these guys, bro. Austin Reeves already showed you he can't guard these guys. He can't jump. We haven't seen anything from Christie yet. Besides, I say he looks like Kobe. Like it's remedial. It doesn't make sense. The Lakers should have traded them picks or got them a player that could actually do something for them this season. LeBron James doesn't have time. He doesn't have 10 more years. Just because he scores 30 points in a game doesn't equate to a win. Do you LeBron fanboys understand that? Just because AD's on a roster doesn't mean he's going to be healthy or guard the five. Just because it says AD 6'11, 256 pounds, doesn't mean he's going to guard the five, right? So to say the Lakers just need a point guard, LeBron James is the point guard. Are y'all crazy or are y'all crazy? I'm starting to think a lot of y'all just be on drugs. That don't make sense. Dudes really cut out their mouth and say the Lakers just need Trey Young. What in the world is Trey Young gonna do? We need defense, bro. We need actual defenders. D'Angelo Russell was gonna put up the same. Trey Young would put up the same shots that D'Angelo would have put up last season. It would be the same because LeBron James need time with the ball. AD need the time with the ball. Trey Young will put up the same amount of points. It would actually be worse. And it would actually cause so much transition offense for the teams that we play because Trey Young doesn't get back on defense. And even if he did get back on defense, he's too small to actually be an asset. He's a liability on defense. Everybody knows this. That's why I wanted DeJounte Murray so bad. But I'm pretty sure DeJounte Murray begged not to go to the Lakers. That's right. Oh, he on the trash ass Pelicans. He's probably rejoicing that he didn't go to the Lakers, bro. That's what y'all can't understand. Y'all can't understand why the Knicks gave up all of their picks for Michael. The Knicks gave up all of their picks for Michael because Jalen Brunson went to Villanova. Dante DiVincenzo went to Villanova. Josh Hart went to Villanova. Michael, you went to Villanova with these guys, right? So you have chemistry with these guys, right? So you actually like playing with these guys and putting your life on the line with these guys and going to war with these guys, hypothetically, right? But that's how they look at the game as an athlete. They look at it as if they're going to war. So you actually like being on a squad with these guys. How about you come play with us? Nets, you want these picks? You don't want him anymore? We find value in him because he actually wants to play with our squad. We have guys on our team, Julius Randle, hint, hint, Julius Randle, who probably don't want to play on our squad and be a team. And that's what's killing LeBron in his later years. He doesn't know how to appreciate everybody on the team for what they could do. Even if he does, he puts them in a situation. Oh, you shoot now at the last second again. You shoot it now, the last second again. I know you ain't shoot all game and you cold, but shoot it now because I don't want the stress on me. And we signed you because we know you could. We seen you shoot and make 25 threes out of 30 threes. You made 25 out of 30 threes before. Here, shoot it now at the end of the game for the game winner. That's not how it works. If you was taking in all of the shots all game like Kobe, take the last shot. But his brain isn't wired like that because he wants the blame to be on somebody else, bro. This is why I can't when LeBron James first came to the league, I was a baby. When LeBron James was on Cleveland all them years, I was starting to understand basketball and I liked him because of his athleticism. But when I start to learn about LeBron James as a person and the way that he thinks, because I start to become a grown man. I start to see how LeBron James moves is not valid for his team. His teammates, he has teammates that actually came out and said, like, look at Ray Allen, bro. Ray Allen's whole career has took a toll and a hit because he's played with LeBron, and LeBron just act like he never did nothing for him, and he act like he's nothing. His jersey should be hanging in the Heat arena right now. Ray Allen, bro. If it wasn't for Ray Allen, they wouldn't have as many championships. I think it was the second year. Yeah, they were down to the Spurs. It was the second year they had to win a championship, or it was like bust, or it was like blow this team up. Pat Riley probably would have blew the team up that season if they didn't win the finals against the Spurs. Ray Allen hit that shot, bro. There's not too many like that. How many years had LeBron been looking for somebody after he didn't miss the game winner and to come up behind him and hit the game winner? He hasn't found one. He hasn't really found one like that where he wanted to shoot. He wanted to shoot. He hasn't really found a guy like that. Maybe Kyrie, but I say maybe Kyrie because he wasn't put in that same situation where he wasn't shooting all game. It's the end of the game. It's the last shot. You're gonna be able to get off. He's gonna get it off and make it after not shooting all game. That's Ray Allen at the latter stages of his career, the last couple years. LeBron needs a player like that. Kobe didn't need a player like that. That's so important in the game of basketball. That finisher. He doesn't have a finisher. He got the motor. Excuse me. He got the IQ. He got the athleticism. But that finisher to finish the game, he don't got it. And I would not bet my house that he would have it. Even when he do make it, it's almost like look at when LeBron hit that game winner from like the top of the key, the top of the three there, and it's like he run back with his arms up, like, oh my God, it really went in. When Kobe used to hit game winners, Kobe would just put his hands up in the air like this, with the black power fist and with an emotionless face, kind of like how D Rose tried to do it when he hit that game winner. He would have an emotionless face because, like D'Lo tries to say, he got ice in his veins. LeBron don't got ice in his veins. How did D'Lo end back up on the Lakers? Because he got ice in his veins. LeBron knows that. So we can't sit here and say D'Lo isn't a good player because of what D'Lo did last season. D'Lo was dealing with the stress of playing with LeBron James. When AD isn't playing these games, it's the stress of playing with LeBron James. LeBron James not playing. I'm not gonna play because I don't want the pressure on me. Everybody looking at me to perform when I haven't truthfully performed since the bubble. Y'all see a couple of games from AD. Y'all get, hey, AD, there we go. Yeah, that's how you. Nah, bro. He gotta perform, perform, perform. Because that's what he used to do in New Orleans. He used to perform every single night they played. He was the superstar. He took on that role. Now that he's gotten with LeBron, he's starting to get complacent. Because LeBron is gonna score six points, 3 hard buckets, and then he's gonna get 15 points in garbage time. You gotta come out and do something too, AD. It's not gonna just happen for y'all again like how it did in the bubble. D'Lo, he gotta come in, he gotta play. So to say, you know what? It's all right that Bronny's on the dude that y'all see in the thumbnail. I don't even know his name. Why? Because of Bronny and LeBron. That's all they cover. That's all they talk about. He can't even know who the real prospects is. Who could actually help, who could actually get in the game and probably get some points. I'm just saying, man, don't be surprised if Bronny comes out. He don't score no points in summer league. He don't score no points, like, at all. It's hard in the NBA to be an NBA player and actually get in the game and then get in the game and score, right? So just because Antetokounmpo got a brother on the team, don't mean LeBron James should have his son on the team. Nobody's hating because we're saying, yo, LeBron James' son ain't gonna do shit because he didn't do shit at USC. No, that's just us being realistic and looking at the trend. He got a little shot. He got a nice little jumper. But in the NBA, it's so much you got to do to even get to your jumper. They talk so much good about him, and it's so sad that the players they'll look at a player. Oh, I don't like the way his shoes tied. We're not gonna draft him, and we're gonna get to the way he was drafted too in 1 second. But they'll do a player like this, right? They'll do the other dude that's on the thumbnail. They'll do him like this. They'll say, you know what? We don't like the way his shoes was tied, and we don't like the way he was out last night at the bar sipping on a drink. So we're not gonna draft him. And then they'll do Bronny like this, right? They'll treat him how they treating JJ Redick, right? Because he's in the elite. He's in the elites. He's with the elites. And when you're in with the elites, you could do what you want to do, like JJ Redick. You could call a black lady a black queen. You could call him an N word, and you could get away with it, and nobody would care. You could send them monkey pictures and all that stuff. Nobody would care because that's how they look at y'all. They don't care about what y'all think. They don't care about what fans and the people that actually give them the money, who they market to. They don't actually. The people who go to work all week to pay for a ticket, people who go to work all week to get their kids a jersey for Christmas and all of this other stupid fake holidays and pagan shit. They don't even care about you. Why you supporting them, quote unquote supporting them, worshiping them, I say. So they don't care. They'll keep JJ Redick as the coach, even though he's a racist. So look, right? Look, right? Bronny, they'll tell dude, yo, we don't like the way you tie your shoes. We're not gonna draft you. But Bronny will draft Bronny because his dad is LeBron James. Even though in the real world, it'll never ever work like that, bro. It's about who's gonna get the job done. This dude showed in college that he could get the job done. He could score 15, 16, 17, 18 points in college. So he'll possibly get you 4 to 8 points in the league. He'll play some defense in the league. He'll be able to pass the ball good and assist well in the league and make the right decision in the league. Because his trend is saying that he can do this in college. He's done it in high school. He keeps on getting better. His trend is going up. Even if it looks like all right, he averaged 28 in high school, he averaged 16 in college. In the league, he'll average 8 points, half of that, right? He'll probably have a breakout game and score 20 points or score 18 points or score 16 points, right? Or he'll have three threes, right? With Bronny, we're gambling. We're gambling. It's a gamble. And he gets to get on the team because his dad is LeBron James, bro. And the other dude don't even get a shot. So now I know some of y'all karma. All that is the most high. So now when Bronny's on the team, right? If he even makes it to year 2, year 3, that dude that went undrafted and had to sign with Cleveland or sign with the Hornets, right? And he comes in and he starts killing in practice. He starts killing in summer league. He starts killing over here, killing over there. Next thing you know, he's on the NBA floor, right? Bronny's teammate. This is Bronny's teammate we're talking about, who actually led the team. Now Bronny see him in a real game, and it's like, yo, that's the real monster right there. He had to go undrafted for you, Bronny. He had to not get in the game for you. He had to lose a spot for you. Now look at him. He made it through the fire. He actually had to go through the fire. Now look at him. He's a beast. Now we're telling you to guard him, and you can't guard him because you had everything handed to you on a silver platter plate. And Bronny, the truth is, Bronny's gonna see people like that in summer league, bro. He's gonna see people like that in summer league that he used to play in AU who didn't get the recognition, who went undrafted. He's gonna see them in summer league, and guess what? They're gonna try to make an example out of him. Even when he was at USC, dudes try to make an example out of him. It wasn't targeting because he's LeBron's son. It's literally, nah, dude said you was LeBron's son and said you was better than me because you Bron's son. I'm gonna show him that you're not. Even if you didn't say it, somebody else said it. Somebody else said it was okay. So Rich Paul, he tries to go and call everybody and say, "Oh, don't, 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 don't draft Bronny because if you draft Bronny, he's going to Australia." Like I told y'all, right? I told y'all it was gonna be something like that. He's getting all these offers to Dubai. He's getting an offer to Australia. Look, the truth is, if LeBron James Jr. did not get drafted, I mean by the Lakers, yeah, if Bronny James Jr. didn't get drafted by the Lakers, nobody was gonna draft him, bro. Dun 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 dun. I know it sounds crazy, right? Oh my God, why would he say that? Why would he say? Because a lot of y'all, you fake fanboys are so optimistic. Y'all can't even look at the truth. Y'all hear something, y'all hear a rumor, and y'all run with a rumor and say that's the truth. We heard no, we heard the Celtics, the Suns, the no, bro. I can almost guarantee you the Celtics would never pick up LeBron James' son. As much shit as LeBron has talked about the Celtics, I can almost guarantee you the Celtics were not going to pick LeBron James Jr. up. This is the cold, hard truth, bro. We're not going to fanboy. Nobody was going to pick LeBron James Jr. up, Bronny James. Nobody was going to pick him up if the Lakers didn't pick him up. That's the little facade that same facade that they use for sports betting. Oh, this team is good. This team is good. Even though they just won 6 games straight and this team is exhausted. No, they're good. They're going to win tonight again. 7 straight, 8 straight, 9 straight. They're going to do it again. Like, it's a facade, right? So just because Rich Paul went and said, I called 29 teams and I told him don't draft Brown. Look, if he was calling teams, that's how it went. Sir, Rich Paul, LeBron James, and the other NBA player, the agent, Rich Paul, yeah, he's on the phone right now. He said that don't draft LeBron, don't draft Bronny James. And they all did they rich laugh together. Because that's a funny ass joke, Rich Paul. That's a funny ass joke. That these teams actually said, oh no, you know what? Oh, we were gonna draft him, but if he's gonna go to Australia and be a cancer that he already is, him and his dad and his family, if y'all gonna be a cancer, like we already knew y'all would be, we're not gonna draft like stop, bro. When he said that, it literally contradicted everything Bronny said when he got drafted. I'm pretty sure they didn't draft me because my dad is LeBron James and yeah, and because that's not a good reason to draft. Whatever he said, it sounded so stupid and fake. That's not a good reason to draft somebody because somebody's father's on the team. So I'm pretty sure he drafted me because he sees my skills. He sees that I can average 4 points. Like what, bro? The reason those teams didn't draft Bronny James Jr. is because Bronny James Jr. is trash. It's that simple, okay? It's not because Rich Paul called them and said, don't draft them. If it was even a team that thought maybe if we draft LeBron James Jr., we could get LeBron to get into a deal, trade deal, we could come up with a deal so he could get over here to our team as soon as possible. As soon as they seen Rich Paul calling them, before they could even call him, they probably all right. The deal's off. We're not. He's 230. They're weird. Why is Rich Paul? What's going on? He's telling people don't draft him. Like everybody knew, yo, he's going to the Lakers. All right, we don't even want him anyway. Like, Bronny, bro, bro, USC he couldn't even get in there. Like it's a joke. It's a joke, bro. It's not. It's not realistic. And a lot of y'all live in fairy tale land, and y'all want to believe it's so bad that he's gonna like, nah, bro, nah. He's got to prove himself in summer league, just like everybody else. Everybody else had to go to college and average so and so amount of numbers. Had to go to a pro league overseas, lead a family, this and that and the third. Everybody else had to do that, so you got to do it now, Bronny. Because 4 points in the league isn't gonna cut it. Scoring, not scoring for three nights isn't gonna cut it. It's not gonna get you a starting spot. It's not gonna get you a spot on the team next year. Because that's what you want. You want to actually make your mark in the league. I'm pretty sure, right, Bronny? So it's just like you have to come in the league and you have to dominate. You mean, oh, he doesn't have to. He could be a role player. Well, even role players dominate. During the finals, I remember during the finals that just passed, they were talking about Peyton Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard, he hits a half court shot. Every other game, Peyton Pritchard has. He's a role player. He even got a dominance. You have to dominate to be in the league. Just because you're a role player doesn't mean, and that's what you LeBron fanboys can't understand. Y'all can't understand that a role player has his own MO that he has to dominate. Everybody and down to the janitor. Everybody has to dominate on a championship team. Even the kids that even the ball boys that wipe the sweat up off the floor. If they don't wipe the sweat up the right way, somebody tear their ACL. Everybody has to be on a championship level of dominance to win a championship. So you sit up here and saying, "Yo, he could slack off because he's LeBron James' son." Is not a good look for the NBA. It's not a good look for the Lakers. The coach, the head coach, the new head coach of the Lakers, Jay Redick, him being a racist is not a good look for LeBron James, who already looks like he doesn't know what's going on in the political side of our society as the black community. Already looks like he doesn't really uh know too much about anything besides basketball. It makes LeBron, who I have respect for, it makes him look absolutely stupid. I don't care if it was 30 years ago that JJ Redick said that. The fact that this lady is still bringing this up, and the fact that another Caucasian dude is saying, yeah, he, if you knew JJ back then, and he was just a drunk racist. Like, what are we talking about, bro? The Lakers are in shambles, and that's hurting Kobe's legacy because they're making it seem like Kobe didn't make the Lake. He didn't try to lead the Lakers on high. That was he was making the Lakers his job. He was making his daughter Gigi her WNBA future WNBA career and the Lakers' job. Magic made the Lakers his job. He left because they were putting the blame on him. This player left. KCP. This player. This guy. This GM. They all left because they were making it seem like it was them. Now that the focus is on LeBron, what LeBron is going to do? Obviously, right? The focus is on LeBron this season. We're not going to blame anybody else. We have a team full of rookies and just like Gabe Vincent asked me, like, what is he gonna do, bro? He was lucky to be on the Heat. The only reason he was on the Heat because he actually listened. Wouldn't that isn't that crazy that actually listening is getting you a spot on some of these NBA teams? Just being a yes man will keep you on the team and get you paid. Just like in real life. It's people like that walking on NPC motherfuckers. They just agree to anything anybody's saying. They don't have nothing else to say. He's not going to contribute this season, just like last season. He's not going to do anything. But he's on the team, bro. Look at how many guard like what are just look at the Lakers roster. Is that a championship roster? Is that somebody that could beat the Denver Nuggets, who just got smacked by the Minnesota Timberwolves? It's not. It's not, bro. Let's be honest. Let's be real. A lot of y'all can't do that because y'all too fanboyed out. And to sit up here and say, yo, LeBron is better than Michael Jordan because of some points. LeBron, he's played for the most years. He's not better than Kobe, man. He's not better than Michael Jordan. If you ask me, LeBron James really didn't have a better career than Tim Duncan. But he's overhyped. He's made to be this player because he's literally like a staple in the black community. That's our guy. But I seen Malcolm X or somebody said like Malcolm X said we shouldn't let athletes, yeah. Malcolm X, he said we shouldn't let athletes speak for our community. Like they shouldn't be the spokesperson for our community. They shouldn't be the end all be all. The it should really be the Most High Yeshua's son. I mean the Most High Yahweh's son Yeshua Hamashiach. He should be the example, not an athlete that really don't care, really don't know anything about anything besides basketball. And that's what America is. America is based off of entertainment, just like because all America is a bunch of Edomite Caucasian motherfuckers from Rome who killed the Most High Son, Yeshua Hamashiach. They killed him in Rome, and what did they do in Rome? They had gladiator games where they all came to the Colosseum. They came to the Colosseum and they would watch these people fight for their lives. It's the same thing over here, except we call it sports, quote unquote sports, because some people lose their lives in these sports. So what are we really giving our energy to and our thoughts to and our time to? And a lot of y'all are worshiping these athletes and y'all think y'all look at a lot of y'all look at LeBron James like he's a god. Just because LeBron James is on the Los Angeles Lakers doesn't mean he runs the Los Angeles Lakers and his son should be on the team. I thought what happened to LeBron James doesn't run the team. LeBron James is the coach. He is the GM. It's sure looking like it right now, right? He got his little racist best friend has head coach. He got his son on the team at the end of the bench, not doing shit. Like it's starting to look like he runs the team. I remember that was your argument a couple years ago, but I just thought that was interesting, man. Like people are saying LeBron James is better than they don't even mention Kobe. They just say LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan. Like LeBron James is nowhere near Michael Jordan, bro. He needed probably one Hall of Famer. Kobe needed two, if that one. LeBron James literally real deal needs a whole team of Hall of Famers, bro, just to win, bro. Miami was a whole team of Hall of Famers. The Cleveland Cavaliers had a whole team of Hall of Famers. Ah, yeah, it's like that. That Lakers team was a whole team of Hall of Fame. Like I don't look at none of LeBron James chip. Like I look at the Dallas Mavericks chip when they beat the Heat. I look at Spurs. I look at the Lakers championships with Shaq and Kobe and Curry in them first championship where they just dominated 73-9. You telling me you only lost 9 games out of 82 games in the NBA, bro? And you went on to win a championship with a player they just said that he wasn't too big, he was too small, he was this, he was that, right? So if Bronny is actually gonna do it right, he has to take it day by day, and he has to honestly come in with the mentality that I don't have much time. I don't have much time because if I don't get it done, like a lot of us are in Bronny's situation right now in our lives. If I don't get it done before my dad leaves, it's over for me. If I don't get it done uh before JJ Redick leaves or before this person leaves or before that personally, all the people that looked into taking him, because somebody's gonna come to the Lakers and they're gonna clean this up. Whether it be James Worthy or this person or that person, somebody's gonna come to the Lakers and they're gonna clean this up because this isn't how Kobe, Jerry West. This is not how they would want the Lakers to look today if they were here. If they were here together, they would not let the Lakers look like this. The Lakers is literally a burning house right now. He doesn't have Bronny doesn't have you don't have all day like you've been having all day these past 6 years, right? You don't got all day, right? So what you gotta do is you gotta kill in the summer league. You have to. Because if your dad wasn't LeBron James, you would have to kill in summer league to actually get signed. To actually get signed to a G League team. You would have to kill in summer league because you didn't average any points in USC. Pac-12 Division One. You didn't average anything. You didn't do anything. You didn't have any unforgetful moments. You didn't bring your team to an NCAA tournament, Final Four, championship. Like you didn't do none of that. You weren't there for a consecutive number of years where you were a staple and everybody knew your name. To be besides you being LeBron James' son, because you were killing on the court. You didn't have highlights every other night of you on ESPN showing you killing and saying he's projected to be like no. And the thing is, they hype this guy up so much, and they put so much pressure on him. So when you tell the truth about Bronny and say, "Yo, this dude had a heart problem last year. Is he gonna be able to play?" It's like, "Oh no, he could do it. Like he could do." Y'all putting so much pressure on this guy. He might come out and like, God forbid, right? He might come out after the summer league and just be like, you know what? He might retire after the summer league. So like, yo, it's too much pressure. It's people that put people that put houses up on these games. I gotta understand that. It's people that really believe. Like they yo, I got 10,000 on Bronny scoring three threes tonight. He's going over three threes, 2.5. He will have three threes tonight. LeBron James Jr. Austin Reeves is hurt. Gabe Vincent is hurt. Whoop de Whoop is hurt. Bronny's in. He's gonna have three threes tonight. He will. Like I have 5,000. I have 10,000. I have 20,000 on Bronny scoring three threes tonight. He will. So it's a lot of it's a lot of pressure on Bronny this season. It's probably the most pressure he ever had on him in his life. And to just say like, yo, I'm just gonna coach. I'm gonna sit the bench. If coach wants me to get in the game, like, nah, bro, it's not that type of thing, bro. You got to kill right now while everybody's watching in summer league. You got to kill in practice. You gotta want to start this season, Bronny. You gotta actually try to kill D'Lo in practice. That's the only way you're gonna get better. If you can't do that, then I don't want you on. That's my favorite team, the Los Angeles Lakers. I know y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all just, oh, you poor nigga. Oh, no, 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 no. You know, who cares what you think? And this not you're a fan. Nah, bro. The Lakers, we're tired of looking at the Lakers like they're just a laughing stock. So if it's enough for LeBron to believe in you, then shit. I'm gonna try to believe and see at least see in the summer league. Everybody we all gonna be watching because you went over a dude who led your team. You went over a dude who's actually the staple on your team. He didn't even get a shot. So when it's time for you to see him, you gotta kill him. You got to show why he. You got to show why you got drafted higher than a dude that had more points than you. He had higher points than you. You got drafted higher than him. So if he come, I'm telling you, Bronny, if he come out the fire and he see you on that floor on the NBA floor year two or on that summer league floor in the next couple weeks, and you don't produce against him, that's a bad look, man. That's a bad look. LeBron can't save you. He can't save you on that summer league floor. He can't save you on that NBA floor because he trying to save his damn self from the Denver Nuggets. and any other team, Minnesota Timberwolves, and all these other Memphis Grizzlies coming back. This team, that team. Like he's trying to save himself. The West is back. The West is back. Thunder, this team, that team. They're back this season. All right. So I just want to come here and talk about it. I just thought that was funny that everybody's looking at it like, all right, it's okay that Bronny got drafted over this kid that went to USC because LeBron James is his father, and it's who you know, not what you know, it's who you know, and it's all right because that kid can go undrafted, meet Bronny later down the line, whether that be the next couple months in the summer league or the next couple weeks in the summer league or next couple years in the league on an NBA floor, and he could kill him. Everybody's gonna resort back to that picture that I just used in my thumbnail and say, "Yo, this dude right here is the truth. He should have never got drafted below Bronny. That was a disgrace. Like it's gonna look like that. You're gonna automatically look like a bust. And it could have only been 1 year. Could have been having a decent season. But if this dude come out and pop out Bronny and he was on your team, it's gonna be a crazy bad look for you. So I just wanted to come out and say that, man. Talk about some sports. We can continue to talk about sports. I just like to talk about hot topics. So if y'all tap in, man, just tap in, comment. Peace and blessings.